All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Woo! All right. My name's Dylan. Glad to be here. First things first, I'd like to talk to you guys for a little bit about strip clubs. You know, I'm not really a big fan. Now, my buddies the other night at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday, they called me up, they wanted me to go to a strip club, and I was like, you know, I'm just probably not going to do that. And they were like, how come? And I was like, you know, I feel like going to a strip club is a lot like going to a restaurant, except for when you walk in the door, the lady greets you, and she's like, yeah, it's going to be $20 to get a table. And you're like, ah, shit, I'm really hungry. All right, okay, I'll pay the $20 because I'm not cheap. So you go in, you walk into your table, you're smelling all the good smells, you're looking around, you're looking at all the white meat, the dark meat, the Italian, the Latino. You're getting excited. You sit down, you look at the menu, peruse everything they have to offer, and then you sit down, you finally decide you're going to order that good old-fashioned American jumbo rack. You order it, they bring it down in front of you, you're excited, you're about to sink in, and they go, no, wait. You can't touch it. I mean, you can smell it, you can look at it, but you can't touch it. And by the way, that's going to be $50. Now, you know, it's like, my family, I guess I grew up in your typical normal American family. I mean, my mom and my father, they got divorced twice, remarried. She remarried an Italian, we're Irish. I mean, it's your typical, you know, like white, middle class, you know, like conservative Christian racist household. Now, I told my family the other day, I was over at their house, and on Sunday I was doing some laundry and stealing some of their food because I'm wildly successful. And I was like, I'm going to talk about how racist our house was growing up. My mom kind of cringes, and my stepdad, he's like, oh! Hey, listen, use your mother, your brother, and your sisters. You ain't racist, okay? I'm the only real racist in this household. And I was like, well, geez, Charlie, you know, it's not necessarily true. Like, I'm on stage, it's just a performance. I don't have to tell the truth. And he responds back with, oh! Listen, I ain't raised no fucking liar, neither. Now, I come up with most of the stuff I'm going to say up here when I'm in the shower. And I figure that, you know, like, I was trying to figure out why that was, and I guess that after seeing myself naked, I better make myself laugh before I start crying. Now, you know, it's like, but I mean, I did lose 104 pounds recently, which is nice. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, it's gone. And it's like a third of me. And I, you know, people ask me, like, Dylan, what's changed? What's changed since you lost all that weight? And I go, well, not much. I mean, I still drink, I still smoke, I still don't really do any activities. I guess the only real difference is for the first time since puberty, my forearms are both the same size. Anybody watch the Buckeyes game this weekend? Yeah, we beat Michigan 6 in a row. Woo! Yeah. Hell yeah. Now, it was one of my favorite games to watch this year, and not because we just, you know, we won, not because we ran for almost 300 yards, but because they didn't play those fucking Olive Garden commercials. Okay, have you been watching them? They have like the Olive Garden commercials where they're like ethnic rainbows walking into Olive Garden, everybody's all happy. They're pretending like the chairs don't have wheels, but you know they do. And, you know, like they sit down and the corny white guy's like, you know what, screw it, I don't even need to look at the menu. I'm just going to order. You know what I'm getting, I hear all the time. You know, and he sits down and the waitress comes up and she goes, hi, yeah, welcome to Olive Garden. Have you heard about a never-ending pasta bowl? And, you know, like then the guy stops, picks up the menu and goes, I'm going to need a minute. Now, based on that commercial, I will never eat at Olive Garden again. I say that because I've eaten at Olive Garden maybe 3-4 times in my life, and the only thing I fucking know about Olive Garden is that they have a never-ending pasta bowl. You know, I feel like that's like me walking into McDonald's and going, you know what, screw it, I'm not looking at the board. I'm just going to go ahead and order. And I walk up there and the guy's like, would you like to try a Big Mac combo? And I'm like, a Big Mac? What the fuck is that? And he's like, well, that's 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, cheese on a sesame seed bun. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to need a minute. Now, you know, I feel like when you drink alcohol, your personality changes just a little bit. Now, my ex-girlfriend, she used to kind of get a little ghetto when she drank. I mean, she was like this, like, white suburban girl, lived off of daddy's credit card, never paid for a thing in her life. She'd get a couple drinks in her, you know, and she'd be like, you'd get a little rowdy, she'd be like, you know what, that motherfucker looking at me? And I'm like, you know, baby, no, she ain't looking at us. He's looking past us, he ain't looking at us. She's like, motherfucker, don't talk to me like that, you be sleeping on the couch tonight, bitch. I'm like, baby, I'm sorry, it's okay. She's like, like next thing you know, she's not tipping. She's saying, what do you mean, you people? I don't know, it gets out of hand. Now, for me, when I drink, I feel like I get a little white trash. And like, I'm still trying to figure out what people mean by that. And they say that, the last time I drank, all I did was, go to Taco Bell, get a couple bean burritos, a large Mountain Dew, walk around Walmart, and hit on the cashiers. Now, I feel like I never talk on the phone anymore. Since text messaging, I never talk on the phone. I just text. And that's been all well and good, except for lately, it's sometimes you get too many text conversations going on at the same time. And, the other day I had 3 conversations going on at once, which it's hard to handle. It was my mom, my girlfriend, and my boss. And I was going pretty good until the end of the conversation, and I ended up telling my boss that I loved him. I asked my mom what she was wearing with one of those winky smiley faces. And I told my girlfriend that I needed to go on a break. But, one more thing that I don't do. I don't read anymore. I just don't have fucking time for it. I just don't make the time. And, I can't even watch Roadhouse on television because it's 3 hours with the commercials. I gotta TiVo it and watch it later. And I figured, you probably read as fast as you talk. And, I talk pretty quickly. And I was thinking that if I won't take the time to read, how is it that Christopher Walken gets through a book? I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. Ham. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them here, not there. And so, I sat down, I read it like him. It took me 10 minutes. Now, for me, typically, it just takes 2.5. And so, I'm like, does this motherfucker even read his scripts anymore? Does his agent just walk in, hey, Chris, I got this great idea for a script for you. You gotta read it, it's great. He's like, well, do I get to dance? I'm sorry, Chris, no, it's kind of like a mobster movie. There's no real dancing in it. It's like, oh, it's too bad. I love to dance. It's like, well, Kristen, you should really take a look at it. It's really good. I feel like it's written for you. It's perfect. Well, can I say things like, wow, or crazy? Well, no, Chris, those aren't actually in the script, but I'm certain, because you're you could probably work them in there. Okay, then I'll do it. And, that's probably why he's been in some of the shitty movies he's been in lately. All right, well, thanks to all you guys for the great crowd. I'm going to get you back up here. Come on out.